Welcome to a Soma live art presentation and guided meditation journey. Soma live art is a channeled vibration. It's a portal into a higher dimension of being. As you are gazing at this live art right now, allow your intuition to reveal to you a portal. A portal is an entrance into a higher realm of consciousness. Each Soma live art has a portal waiting for you to enter through. So slowly take 3 deep breaths in. Relax your body, and the portal will reveal itself to you. And don't second guess yourself, just jump right in. You have arrived. To receive a healing today, keep your focus on the portal. Take 1 more deep breath in, hold for 3 seconds, and release. This will expand your consciousness and prepare you for today's journey. And now please close your eyes. The Soma live art that you were gazing at is called the Magical Botanical Gardens. So your eyes are closed. In your mind's eye, picture yourself walking through the entrance of a beautiful grand botanical garden / park. The walkway is all cobblestones, and the sun is shining brightly for you today. The temperature is just perfect. This garden park is known for its award-winning gardens, and you can certainly see why. The huge flower gardens are arranged in shades of one color and are in various shapes and sizes. These botanical gardens are by far the most beautiful that you have ever seen in your life. One large garden that is directly in front of you now is arranged in various shades of purple, and it is stunning. And as you wander over to get a better look, you notice a metal sign in the garden giving a description. And the sign reads, "Welcome to the purple pleasing garden. If you touch one of the flowers in this garden, you will be given its magic powers of pleasing." Well, you can't resist. And you softly touch a dark purple flower, the one that's closest to you. And it feels like velvet. It's so soft and soothing. Well, it is definitely pleasing to the touch, you think to yourself. And the smell is really, really pleasing and uplifting too. And as you continue walking along the pathway, you are hearing the sound of wind chimes. And looking up, you are mesmerized by the silver wind chimes hanging from all the trees. And they are spinning in the gentle breeze. And the sun is shining on them, making them radiate a variety of rainbow colors everywhere. And then you notice a little boy sitting under one of the trees, and he has his head down, and you can see that he is gently crying. So you head over to his tree, and you kneel down beside him. "Are you okay?" you ask. "I can't draw," he says. "My sister can draw, and my mom loves her drawings. And my dad said he can't wait to get home from work to see what she is working on. And I can't draw," he says, with his bottom lip pouting. "Can I give you a hug?" you say to him. And he nods yes to you, with his big blue eyes welling up in tears. And you give him a gentle hug, and then sit down beside him under the tree. And then spontaneously, these words come out of your mouth. And you say to him, "I channel love, light, and creativity from deep inside me. The universal mind and heart of creativity flow through me. And I actually have the ability to transfer my creative powers to you. Would you like that?" The little boy's bottom lip went from a pout to a full smile, and his blue eyes lit up. Oh yes, I would really like that," he says. So you close your eyes and place your hand on the top of his cute little head. And then you think of the purple pleasing flowers in the garden, and you think of its divine fragrance. And a little spark from your hand jumps onto the boy's head. "I felt that," he said. And you open your eyes and say, "There, it's done. Now you can go home and draw something marvelous, something only you can draw. You can draw right from your precious heart. That I promise you," you say. And the boy jumps up and gives you another hug and then runs off in the direction of his house, very happy indeed and full of enthusiasm. And you notice the music playing again, and you start to walk in that direction. But you go slowly, because you don't want to miss seeing any of these beautiful flower gardens. And then you are drawn to a garden arranged in all pink flowers. It is stunningly beautiful. And as you approach it closer, the fragrance is so soft and subtle. You really love these pink flowers. And there's also a metal plaque in the garden. So you lean over to read it. And it says, I am a seed of creation. Within me lies all knowledge, wisdom, and possibility. Touch one of my flowers, and I will transfer all this wisdom to you. Well, you can't resist, so you gently touch one of the pink flowers, the one with the ruffled edges. It's so pretty. And then you lean down to take in its fragrance, which is as sweet as the pink flowers are. And as you take another deep breath in, your head starts to spin, and your whole body starts to tingle, and you feel an electric shock moving through you, but in a good way, sending shivers through your whole body. And as you straighten up, you take another deep breath in of fresh air, just to ground yourself. Wow, these pink flowers are electrifying. And then you close your eyes for a moment, just to savor this wonderful warm sensation that you are feeling inside you. And you become aware of two girls arguing, so you open your eyes to see, and sitting on a park bench close to you is a disagreement happening. And then one of the girls gets up and leaves, making a nasty face at her friend before she does. "Are you okay?" you ask the girl on the bench. "No, my friend just accused me of trying to take her boyfriend away from her. I would never do that," she says to you. And then she continues, "She has such an analytical mind, and she's always trying to take me over. She blames me for everything." "May I sit down?" you ask her. And she nods yes to you. And then you say to her, "I'm so sorry you had your spirit broken just now." And then you add, "Whenever I have felt someone taking my power from me, I stop and I realize that who I truly am is one who likes to plant seeds of love and kindness." And you continue, "If that is not the type of garden your friend is planting, may I suggest it is better for you to find a nicer flower garden to hang out in." And then out of your mouth you hear yourself continuing, "How would you like for me to transfer to you all knowledge and wisdom for positive opportunities to come into your life?" And then you hesitate, but you still continue. "I have been bestowed this ability to change people's lives. How would you like to be able to plant seeds of love and kindness as your personal gift to humanity? Would you like to do that too?" "Really?" she says. "Yes, I would very much like that." So you put your hand on the top of her cute little head and close your eyes and immediately think of the pretty pink flowers and their intoxicating fragrance. And again, a little spark flies off the palm of your hand onto her head. "I felt that," she says. And you open your eyes, looking at her sweet, smiling face staring up at you. "You know, it's true," she says to you. "Starting today, I will not allow her to bully me anymore, and I'll make new friends, friends that can appreciate me. And you know what? I'll even appreciate myself more too. You know, because I know now my life's mission. And she says with a smile, thank you for your gift of kindness. And she bows to you. And then she jumps up off the bench and starts heading towards her home. And then she turns around and waves goodbye to you, and she is smiling from ear to ear. And you slowly get up off the bench. You can still hear that music, so you start wandering off in that direction. You are feeling really good about yourself today. You feel like you're so full of wisdom and you're having an amazing day. You really think this magical botanical garden experience is changing your life in the most perfect way. And then walking along, you come across a beautiful small pond, and it is surrounded by water gardens. And there are dozens of royal blue lily pads floating on top of a deep blue water. You've actually never seen water this color before. And there's a small bench by the water's edge to sit on, so you do. The water makes you feel so peaceful. And there's a small waterfall at the far end of the pond, which makes the blue lilies move gently on the water. Take the plunge. Go ahead, put your foot in the water, says a plump green toad nestled beside you. Looking down, you see it is pointing its little finger towards the blue pond with a big toad grin on his face. What will happen if I do, you ask the toad. If you so much as stick your big toe in this pond, it will turn blue, but only temporary, of course. The blue magic will enter into you, allowing you to see yourself. See yourself as the true spiritual being you are, not your ego self, which has all sorts of faults and problems. Come on, you must try this. The Enlightenment Pond is the best feature in the whole of Magical Botanical Gardens. You simply must try this, the toad says to you. Well, not to disappoint a toad, you take off one shoe and sock and dip your toes into the blue water. He was right. You see your toes immediately turning royal blue, and then you pull them out of the water. And lo and behold, they are still royal blue, just like the color of the water. And spontaneously you take your hand and you put them over your toes to see if you can rub off some of the blue. But the color seems to jump because now your hand is blue too. Don't fret, says the toad. Just put your blue hand on your heart and close your eyes. So you do. And all of a sudden your chest feels warm, like a tingling sensation, beginning from your toes, and it begins to move up your body. You're perfectly safe, says the toad. Just go with it. Relax. Feel the real you. Feel your spirit self, says the toad. So you relax into it, close your eyes. And after a few seconds, you start to feel very light and airy, like a huge burden has been lifted off you. And you see a bright white light. And for whatever reason, you sense that that light is smiling at you, like loving you, being loved for just being you, just the way you are. And then from this wonderful place of light, you become conscious of that music playing again. So you open your eyes. And you find that you're still sitting on the bench by the pond, but you do not see the toad anywhere. I guess he must have hopped away. And then looking down, you see your toes and your hand are not blue anymore either. I guess you must have absorbed all that blue. Well, you feel lighter, happier, and more content, that's for sure. So you put back on your sock and shoe. And then you get up once again to follow that beautiful music that is playing. There it is, a small band playing on a white bandstand in the park, with lots of benches all around it. 3 violins and a harp are playing, and the music is heavenly and divine. And you stand there just taking it all in. And then you find yourself swaying to the music. You've always loved the sound of the harp. And then you look around and notice that everyone else is smiling too. And then something on the opposite side of the bandstand catches your attention. There's a person standing on the opposite side of the bandstand, and they're staring directly at you. And you are stunned, and you can't help but stare back in complete disbelief. The person looks exactly like you, except for the fact that they're wearing a white shirt, white pants, and white socks and shoes. And you watch as they start to slowly make their way over to you. You can't even think to move. You are so stunned in disbelief. And then you check yourself inside. Should I run? No, you're not scared. More hugely curious. Maybe because your look-alike is smiling at you as they make their way over. And as they approach you, you study their features and their mannerisms, and without a doubt, you conclude, wow, this really is you, the splitting image of you. A you that you've never seen before. And then, like an old best friend would do, they lean in and give you a warm, big hug. And you listen intently as they whisper in your ear, in your own voice, "Our unique purpose and presence contributes to making the world a better place. Today, we connect with the sacred power and wisdom that is inside both of us. I am your spirit self. Our creativity awakens and arises from a deep well inside us. We are in service as we guide others to the path of love and kindness also, so all beings may know their creative, loving self and learn to shine their light too." And then the warm hug stops as the message ends, and you feel your spirit self slowly leaning away from you. And your eyes are closed, and you take one more moment just to contemplate what was just said. And then, not even realizing your eyes were closed because you were in such a deep trance, you now open them, only to see the heavenly band is just finishing their last number, and everyone is standing and applauding for these brilliant heavenly musicians. Or you think to yourself as they are applauding to you because you just met your spirit self, who, by the way, seems to have completely disappeared now. And as you watch everyone get up and start wandering back through the heavenly gardens, you become aware of a warm sensation in your heart center. And you put both your hands on your heart just to make a connection. And a soft voice inside your head says, "Don't worry, you will never lose me. I am your Holy Spirit, your divine self, and I reside in your heart. Whenever you need me, just put your hands on your heart, think of me, dressed all in white, and I will immediately always be there for you. You are never alone, and you are dearly cherished always." "Thank you. Thank you for being there for my daughter today," says a kind woman standing in front of you. And beside her is the little girl you were talking to earlier. And then the mother hands you a lovely bouquet of white flowers. "I hope you like them," she says. Yes, I love them. They're white, which is now my favorite color," you say to her. "You are very kind, thank you." And you place your other hand on your heart and give her a big, genuine, loving smile. And strangely, you feel immediately your heart center starting to warm up again. And now slowly coming back into your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, and slowly opening your eyes. Are your hands on your heart center? As you are gazing once again upon this Soma live art presentation, give a prayer of gratitude to the portal that led you into the Magical Botanical Gardens. So until the next time, take a deep breath in, smile. Your journey today is now complete. May the love in my heart go from me to you.